Hello, I am Rebecca Silvestri, VP of Sales and Marketing with Local Profile Magazine, and this is Local Leaders, an interview series with local leaders in our community. Today, we're excited to be chatting with Amanda Konersmann. She is the new president of Junior League of Collin County. Hi, Amanda. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing great. Thank you so much for including me in today's broadcast.
Absolutely. So, Amanda, you are the president of Junior League of Collin County. So, for those people who don't know what Junior League is, what is your elevator pitch on what you do and how you help the community?
Sure. So, the Junior League of Collin County is a group of well trained women leaders positively impacting the community every day. We have a broad reach within the community with our various projects and our partners that we work with. But our two main focuses are family violence and economic insecurity. And what we do to kind of face both of those head on, we have committees established that take on family violence and economic insecurity.
Wow. Okay, so that's two very big goals that are so important right now. And how do people get involved and become part of the Junior League?
So we recruit pretty much year round. We do have a bigger class starting about right now. We actually just finished the recruiting timeline to where we have our provisional retreat on the 29th, which is this weekend. And then we will start recruiting again for our accelerated program. So there's a way to join and kind of take the curriculum a little bit slower, if you will, and do it over the course of the year. Or you can join the accelerated program and do it from January till May. But we're always looking for great members who just want to get out there, be a community volunteer, and just be a leader.
It's beautiful. So I know that Junior League has been around for a very long time. So in light of the Black Lives Matter movement, what is Junior League doing to ensure a more inclusive programming? And do you have any new initiatives to encourage and increase a more diverse membership?
So our membership is open to any woman at any time. So we encourage a diverse group, and we have been since I've been around here, and I've been around for a little while. But as far as really addressing some of the social unrest, we have a diversity, equity, and inclusion committee, and they did not skip a beat within the first week. So our league year begins on June 1st. And within that first week, the committee started what they called Courageous Conversations. And it was a month-long programming of speaking with members, Black women, to hear their stories, to hear the voices of allies, to address the elephant in the room, and to talk about what's next for League. And it was all internal, and participation was up to the member if you wanted to join in or not. It was really well received and really well attended. And it was just one of those kind of proud moments where it felt like we were doing something right. And then we also have the Association of Junior Leagues International. And that is all the junior leagues everywhere in the US and beyond. They're kind of the umbrella to our league. And they initiated a 21-day racial equity challenge. And you had to register within minutes. Otherwise, you couldn't be part of it. So luckily, they have made many more of these trainings available. I finally got into one for January. And it is taking a deep dive into what is racial equity. Like, what does it mean to you? What does it mean to me? It's a commitment to do an everyday training for essentially 21 days, to meet in small groups, to really dig deep within yourself. And then we also have a strategic plan. And that is where we can address diversity, inclusion, and really get to the crux of how will the Junior League of Collin County moving forward within our 4 pillars of our strategic plan. How can we embed diversity, equality, and inclusion in all 4 pillars so we are a well-rounded, holistic nonprofit in the community, and we are doing our best to embrace everyone and everything.
Absolutely. That sounds like an incredible program. I'm glad that you got onto it.
Me too. I'm looking forward to it.
So as part of that programming that you already did for a full month, did anything come out that you can share that is in the pipeline?
So we've talked about ways to address that strategic plan, and that's part of it. We have on the board of directors, we have a strategic director for each of our 4 main pillars, which are operations, membership, finance, and community. And the membership strategic director has really gotten excited about working on our new strategic plan, which will be a kind of a 3 to 5 year rolling plan, and how to address diversity, equity, and inclusion in that. Also from that, we have talked about what diversity, equity, and inclusion committee can do going forward. I don't have all of their plans, but I know they're planning a special workshop for us in the spring. It is going to be an internal training. We kind of have the mindset we need to be subject matter experts before we go out into the community and try to teach and help. So once we're there, we will be definitely offering anything we can to help our partners and everyone else in the community. But right now we're focused on the internal aspect.
I think that's very smart. It's very correct. You do have to be an expert yourself before you can expect to pass that knowledge on.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we want to make sure we are well versed and we know what we are saying before we go out and try to help anybody else.
Absolutely. Okay, so I'm very interested. So during the pandemic, how has Junior League pivoted to adapt? And what type of outreach and events can we anticipate for the rest of the year and beyond?
That's a great question. We have definitely had to pivot a lot. We have embraced technology. Probably something we could have done a little bit sooner, but this pandemic, not that there's a silver lining, but if you're looking for something good to come out of it, it's given us kind of that little push we needed to make virtual capabilities to our membership. For the Junior League, it's really important that we meet our members where they are, and being virtual is a great step forward in meeting members where they are, especially given the current pandemic situation. Not everybody is ready to be out volunteering. They want to be engaged. They want to be in the Junior League. They want to impact the community, but they may not feel comfortable enough to go volunteer and serve a shift at one of our partner agencies. So we're doing our best to offer kind of a virtual / sometimes hybrid experience. Our office is open to a membership at a definite capacity, limit, but we are now in place with protocols where members can come meet within the office. They can utilize Zoom. They can utilize the different technology, formats that we have. So people who feel a little bit more comfortable at home can dial in and join via computer, or you can be in person. For our bigger events, we're still working on those, hoping the bigger events still happen, of course. But for like our general membership meeting, that's going to be virtual, which is going to be a first ever for us. And we're very, very excited and looking forward to it because it's another chance to meet those members where they are. So if instead of hurrying home after work or trying to find a babysitter or whatever their personal story may be, they don't have to drop everything. They can just turn on their computer or turn on their phone and find out what we're up to, what we're doing, be engaged, and be informed. So we're really excited about the virtual aspects and what we can do.
Well, it sounds like as a result of being virtual, you've almost become more inclusive because a working mom, for example, would be much more accessible now that you don't have to find a babysitter to be involved.
I think it's fantastic. Just on my own personal level, I was able to sit in on a couple of recruitment calls that we had. And because recruitment normally is done in person, we will invite prospective members to come to the office. We, have little nibbles and we get to chat, and we couldn't do that, obviously. So we embraced using Zoom, and so impressed with our recruitment. First of all, the ladies in charge of recruiting, but it was really neat to see on those calls the amount of women whom were saying, like one was saying, "Oh, I'm a flight attendant, but I haven't been able to join Junior League. This is giving me the ability to call in from wherever I'm at." So I think it's definitely embracing the idea of diverse women and also meeting them where they are. So I think it's going to be a good thing and going forward, because I don't know what you think, Rebecca, but returning to the old way might not be what we do. I don't necessarily embrace the term new normal, but I think there will be a in between where we definitely have adapted to doing things differently. And Junior League will continue to work with our virtual technology that we have now and meeting members where they are.
I think that's wonderful because it does open you up to so many more people. And I don't think that you would ever want to not have the in-person piece. That makes sense. But if you can have the in-person piece and people there virtually, you're meeting everyone where they are. I think that's beautiful.
Thank you. I'm really excited about it, about the opportunity that lies there.
Absolutely. Okay, so big topic, Neath the Wreath, huge event, happens every year. We love it. I don't think it can happen this year. Am I right?
Partially. So we have had to make the very unfortunate decision to cancel the in-person Neath the Wreath market. But with that said, the committee for Neath the Wreath has pivoted, and they are just crazy talented, amazing group of women. And we will be focusing on some virtual experiences. So as an example, usually we have our ladies' night out, and tickets go pretty quick for that. We always do the tickets. We call it 10 at 10. So October 10th at 10 a.m. We're going to keep that 10 at 10, but instead of purchasing a ladies' night out ticket to go somewhere, you'll actually be purchasing a ticket to secure your own ladies' night in kit that's going to be filled with all kinds of great swag and things you're going to love. And you're then, by having it at home, you can enjoy it whenever you want. And you'll also still be able to take part of our ladies' night out auction. So you will be able to bid from your couch and have the whole weekend to do it instead of just in one night. So we will still be embracing Neath the Wreath. We're also going to have an application you can easily download on your phone, and it will give you the information on your favorite merchants. So you can still contact them, you can still shop, you can still secure all those Christmas gifts you need. It just won't be in person. So I think we're set up for success, and we've embraced this change. I'm hoping by spring we can do a little bit more of the in-person events, because we do still have bingo, which is going to be a great fundraiser, and we've done bingo in the past. It's coming back. And then we still have our Collin County Women of Influence Awards. And they're both supposed to happen in the spring. So we're just going to, fingers crossed, that we are still able to move forward with those events. And we will find a way, whether it's virtually or in person.
Absolutely, we will. We all will find a way, in person, virtually, however we do it.
Yes.
Okay, so last question. Do you have any other new community projects on the horizon?
So for a community right now, our year is already pretty much mapped out for 2020, 2021. But with that said, while we do have our kind of regular in-place projects, there are, I think, 2 ways that we can still really embrace our members being able to volunteer if they want to and embrace the community. One is with our Done in a Day project. We have a committee called Done in a Day, and it's just what it sounds like. You are going somewhere for maybe 2 to 3 hours, and you are doing something that will be finished that day. A couple of examples have just been Frisco Family Services Pantry and Journey of Hope so far this year, where our members can sign up for a shift whenever they want to and go help these 2 great agencies. And that's just 2 quick examples. But Done in a Day, they're always open to suggestion. So if anyone out there in the community has something they need help with, some woman power, let us know. Maybe we could be a Done in a Day project with you. And then we also have training and education, which I know that doesn't sound like it's going to be the community side, but we actually do embrace what's called nonprofit excellence workshops. And those are workshops put on by us, and we invite community members to come learn a new idea, learn a new skill, learn how to do something that's outside of the box that they're interested in. And we've talked with our training and education VP and that whole team, and it's not set up just yet, but I'm excited about the opportunity to tap into our own members. We have a lot of amazing women who do a lot of really great big things in the community, at home, at school. They're subject matter experts on all kinds of stuff. So we've talked about tapping into some of that and having them actually host little Zooms for ourselves and the community where you can learn about something new that you just haven't thought about before. So we're really excited about what we can offer in the community and to our members, even if it is virtual for right now, just to keep that engagement level up.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Amanda. I love chatting with you.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It's been great being able to be part of this and to see you.
I know, right? Yes. Well, thank you to everyone at home for listening and watching. We'll join us next week at 11:30 on Tuesday. Bye-bye.